Welcome, everyone. Welcome into Purple Lunar Rose Tarot and Astrology. So, I decided to do this last minute surprise live, a little subscriber energy collective reading. But I also want to talk about something before we jump into the reading. Don't forget, guys, we are on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch all at the same time. Let me know, guys. We have sound, we're live. Is the light like super bright in my face? But look at me doing the camera. All right. Okay, so I want to talk about the Etsy readings that I've been getting in the Etsy shop. I've done like 40 readings, guys, in probably the last 2 weeks. And we definitely got a really strong collective energy in this tribe, right? Strong feminine energy. We're definitely adding some masculine energies. But we have a lot of us that have, hi Amy, that have dealt with um, loss, right? Like our person has passed for the most part. Oh, thank you, Amy. Super nervous. I'm doing it though. I'm doing it. Hi, Sandra. Okay, so a lot of us dealing with people that our person, like we're on this journey, right? Hi, Diana. And our person has passed away. They're on the other side of the veil. Some of us on this journey, and like our person didn't even incarnate into this lifetime, right? And then there's some of us that are on this journey, and of course we have free will. I really honestly don't know how that's gonna work out. Because remember, guys, I always say it's not about your person, it's about your purpose, right? So I feel like that's really what changes it. So all the readings that I've been getting in the Etsy shop, a lot of them have been, um, I'm stuck because my person chose no, or I'm stuck because my person passed away and I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do next, right? A lot of these types of energies. And let me tell you guys, there were so many of them that I feel like this is going to be something that's going to be really strong in our collective energy. Like a majority of us are going to be dealing with a counterpart who's passed or, choosing no. So I feel like the most important part of me coming out here and doing all of this is to tell you guys that it's about the purpose, right? And not the person. And that's really what's going to help you get through the next step. Does it mean that your person is not important? Absolutely not. Does it mean that your person doesn't still help you? No, it doesn't mean that at all. Actually, I feel like the readings that I went through, if your person was, on the other side of the veil, in heaven, right? Then you had like extra assistance. And some of you guys didn't even see it. Like you weren't understanding that some of the things were happening were actually, in your best interest, like something that you wouldn't have been able to do on your own. So I found that very interesting in all of these readings too. So yes, here's what I'm going to say, guys. Here's going to be the trick to the whole thing. If you focus on your purpose, you're going to open yourself up to being able to receive all of the guidance that you may have been blocking out because things weren't going the way you thought that they were supposed to go, right? So it's a lot of kind of acceptance, and then surrender. And that's everyone, right? Like it doesn't matter whether you're, how this journey works for you. Everyone's is different, right? But I do feel like if you're drawn to me, if you follow me, if you are in our collective tribe, you definitely have dealt with someone who's either passed away, or chose free will, like they weren't ready to awaken, right? But here's the thing I noticed. It's like when that happened, then the other person wasn't ready either. They were like, well, if they're not doing it, then I'm not doing it. But then it was like, why is my life so hard? Why am I not getting the things I want? Why can't I manifest when I want to manifest? You can only have one or the other. You can't not awaken and then choose the life that you want. When you're not awake, like when you don't understand the spiritual purpose, like the spiritual path, life is happening to you, right? And then when you awaken and you understand that, oh, I'm a soul and there's purpose to all of this, then it's like you choose which life you want. Is it still challenging? Well, yeah, of course. I'm so nervous right now, this camera, but we have to do the things, guys. We have to push through. If your person chooses no, unconditional love means that you love them unconditionally, right? So you go do your purpose and you still manifest and live your best life. You still have your best relationships. Are they going to be that type of relationship? I don't think that the answer to that is no, because I realized that some of you felt like because your person passed, that spirit gave you another counterpart. We can all agree to disagree in certain things. No one's gonna know until we get up there, you know, and ask God, like, hey, what's this? Right? But in the studies, in the information gathering that I've done, I feel like once you meet your counterpart and have the spiritual awakening, you're more spiritual. You understand things a lot different. So you are going to have all spiritual relationships after that, right? Like everything's going to be a stronger connection for you. Is it going to be a stronger connection for them? Maybe. I don't know. I feel like we definitely draw to us like where we are on our journey, right? Like, you know, the energies we're in, that's what we're going to be able to draw to us. So I do feel like when we start focusing on the purpose, regardless of what's happened to your person, you're going to open everything up to live your best life and manifest the relationships that you want. If your person has passed, is it painful? Yes, very. In all these readings, guys, I can feel your, my voice is going to start shaking. I can feel your pain. Probably not to the degree that you feel it. But does it mean that your journey's done? No, it actually means that now you have the work of two. But it's like your soul thought or spirit or the universe or whatever label you want to use thought that you are strong enough to do this on your own. And I know nobody wants to hear that, but that's kind of like, again, the information I've gathered, all the stuff I've read, all the readings I've done, it definitely feels like that's the case. Again, you'll still manifest your best life. You'll still live and do all the things and love and, you know, all the stuff. But yes, guys, we can't look at this journey as it's only going to be one way. That's not true. There's several different ways. But the whole thing all boils down to your purpose, to shining your light, to help other people awaken, to help them get through this craziness that happened to them and they can't understand why they met this person, why all this chaos happened. And when you're in that energy, you're just repeating a cycle. You're just stuck. I feel like I just recently broke out of that cycle. We just had that 7-year cycle in this particular spiritual journey. Yes. And let me tell you, I feel like many of you guys did, and you don't even realize it just yet, because it was done to you. So it wasn't like you actually got to choose, because, you know, you were still going to continue to do the thing. And spirit was like, no, you're supposed to be over here, right? Yes, exactly. That's what I was trying to say, Amy. So Amy says, but we aren't doing it alone. We have a major spirit fighting for us to choose the right path. Guys, the spiritual team on the other side is just, and they're not even on the other side. Why do people say that? There's no other, it's right here. They're here. But it's like the spiritual team is amazing. And the more, I know what it sounds like. Please don't be upset with me. But it's like the more people you have on the spiritual side, the more powerful you are, the more you can like remove obstacles. And people are like, how did she do that? How did she get through that? How did she stand back up after that? You see what I'm saying? Like, it's really, really true. All right, so really quick, just a little short, quick subscriber energy. We're not going to look at any sides, guys. I know what. We're just going to pull out your head, heart, and higher self space. We'll start with current energy. Guys, we did all 12 signs yesterday. If you missed it, make sure to go check it out for me. Make sure to hit that like button. YouTube's being mean to all of us. Did you guys see Minnow Pond having his new I'm mad at YouTube video? All right, so elegance comes out. It says, it's found in the beauty of nature, the lotus waiting to bloom, be the swan on the water and glide. All right, so this is that card that, the light. I'm going to figure this light out, guys. But this is the one where it shows the swans on the water, and it's supposed to be like you're supposed to do something elegantly. You're not supposed to make it look like it's chaos and challenging. You're powerful, and you have this powerful team behind you. So it's like you have to be powerful, right? But here's the thing I love about this card. So the swans, every time I see this card, I can see their little feet underneath the water. You know, I'm talking about their little feet, and they're just like paddling like super, super fast because they have to like, you know, work really hard to make it look that good, right? All right, so awareness comes out. We have pay attention to the subtleties, look with new eyes. There are signs and omens everywhere. So you guys are being guided. You're being shown. We're all being shown, right? All the signs are there. Whether we want to see the signs or like the signs or not like the signs, I mean, it doesn't really matter. It's still the sign, right? But I do feel like number synchronicities. Have you guys been seeing the number synchronicities super, super everywhere? 911. Hi, Junior. 911 has been everywhere. 911 is the pay attention, like something's happening, something's here. Don't miss this type of thing, right? Oh, that's sweet. All right. Okay, let's do a little head, heart, higher, soft space. All right, so in the head space, you have a 10 of Pentacles. So 10 of Pentacles is like goals, achievements. It's not achievements. I feel like you want something. You're in the process. See how she's tying that bow? It's like you're in the process. Oh, guys, I have the internet warning. I'm sorry. If it goes out, we come back. I love you. All right. So the 3 of Cups is here. The 3 of Cups is celebration, soul tribe, soul sisters. All right. And then we have the 4 of Cups. All right. So I'm using the Triple Goddess Tarot. Guys, Amazon affiliates. The links are in the description box. Click one. Order them for me, please. All right, 4 of Cups. 4 of Cups is daydreaming and the Triple Goddess Tarot. I know that normally it's like ignoring something, not paying attention to it. It's not that you're not ignoring it or not paying attention to it. It's like you're surrendering and you're understanding that like what's meant to be is going to be. And it's also like, so the 4 of Cups is you have all the ingredients, right? But she's daydreaming. See how she's looking out the window? Can you guys see it? But she's looking out the window and it's like she's thinking about what she wants. I feel like this is higher self saying, if you don't like something, I've been saying this for 2 weeks. If you don't like something, like if something's challenging, if something's difficult, if something seems not fair, why did this happen to me? Change it. Just change it. Just get up and change it. But if you just sit there and keep going, why did this happen to me? I'm just doomed to be this, you know, whatever. Then yeah, you just keep repeating the thing, right? Like you just keep repeating the cycle, but you have all the ingredients now. We all do. All right, let's get, I'm going to pull a little more tarot on the goals, the 10 of Pentacles. All right, so choices. This is new choices. And I just want to say the 7 of Cups, 9 of Cups. 9 of Cups is like divine wishes being granted, but I've definitely seen 7 of Cups, like choices. Like, but here it's like it's clear. You can choose with wisdom now. You can choose with knowledge. You can make these dreams come true because you have all the facts, right? All right, the 3 of Cups. So I have the 7 of Pentacles. This is gonna be soul tribe energy. I tried to get around it because, you know, I don't like it. But we all know that the 3 of Cups is also sometimes third party. So for some of you, this could be saying that there could be like too many people involved, like too many people telling you what you should, what you shouldn't be doing. But for some of you, it's like, this is about trusting your soul tribe, trusting that the people that are supporting you and encouraging you, I want you to succeed, right? This is heart space. This is also trusting that, like, for those of you that your person's like, you know, on the other side of the veil, it's like the trust that they're with you, that they're guiding you, that they're showing you. All right, for the Four of Cups, we have the Knight of Pentacles. It's time to get to work, guys. It's time to get to work. Sushi fan on Twitch. Hi. Knight of Pentacles does say that someone's coming. It could just be saying that your daydreams, like what you're dreaming, you know what I'm saying, is manifesting, it's coming in. But it's also about getting to work. I talked about that in a couple lives back. It's like, guys, we can't just sit here. All right, I can't sit here and not work and not get on here and talk to you guys and not show my face and be like, hi. And then expect my Etsy shop to just be booming, or my dream journals to sell, or, you know, whatever we're doing, right? It's like I have to be actually physically, actively engaging and doing the work so that we can manifest and make more, right? And that's definitely like where everybody's at now. Like that's what you're learning. So it's like, it's going to get a little guidance, because I'm definitely getting this energy of let's stop sitting around and thinking about what we want, even though that is manifesting, but we actually have to like take action. All right. So I'm going to pull some Denise Lynn. And remember, she says this is your higher self, guys, higher self. We're looking for action. Action. Uncovering treasure beneath the surface is a great bounty. You have something. You have something of great wealth. It's because you're on this journey, but you have it because you have purpose, and you're supposed to be sharing it and following it and, you know, helping others, right? Shining your light. So it's like, again, when you start doing the work, you find the treasure, right? All right, guys. Let's do a couple more, please. Rainbow blessings. Blessings are showering your life. So, guys, for some of you, the ones that feel like it's not, look at the rainbows like on the other side of the door. You just have to go through the door. For those of you that are out there doing the things, they are, right? Like they are. Answering the call. So I feel like Spirit's just got my back and saying, yes, everything Rosa just said. The time is now. Guys, the reason my messages pull at your heartstrings, the reason that you understand the words that I use when I'm reading this tarot, is because we're on this very same spiritual journey. Does it mean that our counterpart situation is the same? No, not always. Because again, it's about your purpose, not your person. But I feel like once you start understanding that, once you answer the call, once you go through the door, once you start shining your light, it just gets better, guys. It just gets easier, and you can start manifesting the life you want instead of repeating the cycle of, you know, being mad and upset that it didn't go your way, right? All right, guys, I'm going to wrap it up. Thank you so much for coming in here and hanging out with me. Super nervous on the camera, but I'm going to get this light figured out. I promise. I love that you guys all came in here, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch. I appreciate you guys all so very much. And I will see you all very, very soon. As always, I'm always sending all of you abundant love and light on your journey. Thank you.